Okay, here we are in EarthQuest. This is the main menu, nice picture of the globe in outer space. You can see our menu there, enter single player. There is multiplayer where you can create your own room or enter a room that somebody's already created. There's some settings here. You can change your dominant hand, do the flight settings, your display refresh rate, and your comfort settings as well for those of you who might need some of that. Let's get into it. I'm just going to go single player here. Flight controls, you're going to rotate with your joysticks. Right trigger is to fly and left trigger will give you a flight boost. So we're going to see here where I was just before turning it off here. Just give it a second to load. Depending on your internet connection will also affect the loading time here. So we got New York City loading here. I'm down in the streets here, not in street view, but down in the streets. And you can see here, there's this little bubble. If I pull that bubble up to my face, it's going to take me down into street view of exactly where I am, just above that. So this is a lot of fun because you can just look around and it's like Google Street View, but in VR. A lot of fun. As soon as you take that left hand or right hand, depending on which one is your non-dominant, away from your face, it pops you back up above where you were before. While you're in street view, you can click down the street, and I'm going to use the right trigger there, and we're moving down the street on street view. So a lot of fun there. And then again, it pops us out where we were. Now, right here is this blue button, and I guess I should have noted beforehand, you're not actually like selecting anything with the front trigger like we normally would. You're pressing with that white button. A little map comes up showing where we are. You can zoom in or zoom out. Our player scale is there. That's more so I'm assuming for multiplayer. Our flight speed is there, which is important. We can go to our location. Here you can search for a place. You can show the location or address where we are in the sky. It's behind the buildings over there, so we actually can't see it. We can open map in a browser window, so that would take you to Google Maps in the browser. You can bookmark it, and you can hit random destination, and it will just take you to a random place to explore, which is actually kind of fun. Preferences there, you can upscale, display resolution, terrain quality range, so that's how far away it will do that better terrain quality for you. And there we go, terrain strength. You can turn that up and down as well. Music on and off, and you can do the loop there as well. AR background. Now instead of a sky, you can see a map there on the wall. That's the map that I have on my wall, but I like the sky. You can toggle immersive mode, which there you go. You can see the clouds flowing in the background there. Kind of makes it feel a little bit more realistic for you. Street quality view. Street view quality, 8K and 4K. Community imagery is like, when somebody uploads a photo to Google Maps, that is allowing those to be on there. You can see that image change there, or just regular street view is there as well. So those are all the settings. There is this AI setting that you can purchase, and it does some translating for you, talks about landmarks and cities and suggests places, all that kind of fun stuff. I just have the basic version. So I'm going to go in here and just explore. So if I put that front trigger on my right controller on, I'm going to start flying around. So you can see we're flying through the streets of New York City. Some buildings are better quality than other ones. It does kind of, bank on what Google imagery has done already. If I pull that left trigger as well, it boosts it up, and now we are flying faster. So it's loading as we move. Here we have Central Park here. I'm just going to pause here for a moment. It does give some pretty cool views, pretty neat ideas of what you can do with this. If I move that joystick left and right, it toggles it around for us, and we can look around. So that's the basics of how you do it. If you want to search for a new place, go to location, search for a place. I'm going to go to my favorite place, Big fan of Rome. There we go. Got the Colosseum right in front of us. Roman Forum. Vittoriano right below us. Circus Maximus over there. So let's fly down here. Whichever way you point the controller is the direction you will go. Gives us a nice view here of the Colosseum. I'm using the boost fly right now just for a moment. It's going to come over here, flip that camera for us. Now again, we can go down into Street View. And there we are. Look at that, right there. So if you're hoping for 4K resolution going on here as you're flying around places, we're not there yet. I don't know how many years it's going to take for us to be at something like that. Some cities are better than other ones. Little places like my little town doesn't have the 3D imagery like this one does, but it is still cool to be able to fly around over top of it and then do some street view in different places. If you are planning a trip or something, this is a really cool idea to use to actually plan out that trip, kind of see more what you're actually going to be facing when you're walking around places. Are there hills? Are there going to be stairs? What alleys or buildings are in between that you might want to explore? This is better than Street View on Google on your computer or on your phone for something like that. This gives you a more realistic idea of distances and just where things are in general. Or if you are never going to be able to make it to a place and you want to explore a place, this is a fantastic idea. I've been to London, I've been to Paris. As you saw before, we did New York City, we did Rome here. It has been a lot of fun to just explore some of those cities. Some of them I've been to, some of them I haven't, and so it's been fun to do both, reminisce on some of the places that I have been, but also explore new places as well. And so if you're looking for a VR world view app, this is one I would recommend. It's been a lot of fun so far. I'm looking forward to exploring new places as well as time goes on here. So if you have any questions about this, make sure to let me know. I'll do my best to answer them to the best of my abilities. Thank you for watching this one. We'll see you next time here on True North VR.